Yo, we are in the season and sign of I have. So it is definitely time for some variation of a self-assessment. Assessing your possessions, assessing your wishes, assessing your desires. Because, like, what skills or talents or gifts do you have that are going to get you closer to your desires? Taurus, I have. Scorpio, I desire. It's shadow. And ultimately, you need to be able to call yourself out. You know, that's it. It is what it is. Like, for real, do you know who you are and like what you bring to the table? Are you waiting for someone else to build the table? Do you come equipped with your own fucking table? What is there? You know, Taurus rules the throat. And I do feel like there's some shit you need to say or proclaim or own, like stuff. You got to say this shit with your chest. Like there is a certain stability, there is a certain like security and like yourself that hopefully Aries season provided for you. So Aries was asking you to figure out the depth and the fullness of who you are, so that now in Taurus season we can get real clear about what it is that we have and what we want to have. So what's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the new moon reading for Taurus season. Normally we do the dark side, where we're looking at the dark side of the new moon, but the moon is exalted in Taurus and that just doesn't feel necessary. I feel like this is a very this is an important new moon. This is an amplified new moon. So I'm ready to dive in. This new moon is happening on May 7th at 11:22 p.m. Eastern Time, 9:22 p.m. Mountain Time, and it's happening at 18 degrees Taurus. And you know I gotta hit you with a handy dandy Inside Degrees by Elias Lonsdale. All right, we're already on Scorpio, so that means Taurus. Oh, Taurus is first because Scorpio is last. Nice. Okay. So keep in mind you can find this online. Oh, he be wildin' sometimes. All right. Elias Lonsdale's description of the 18th degree of Taurus is a woman with hundreds of breasts. The fruit of the vine, limitless supply, is the rhythmical law of the Divine Mother. There are those who are given over to the Divine Mother and her earthly counterpart, she of earth, and who are called upon to give something beyond them and to do so selflessly. A heavy responsibility to take on, because there are no boundaries to it. A certain rapture in being able to serve in this fashion, with multiple undertones of realization and fruition. Yet the ritual gesture, the signature, is so given over to the mother that what dominates every breath is the explicit need that is here, to live inside that need, to be surrounded by it everywhere, to know only that there is somebody, that is everybody here who asks. Sorry, I need to start that over. Yet the ritual gesture, the signature, is so given over to the mother that what dominates every breath is the explicit need that is here, to live inside that need, to be surrounded by it everywhere, to know only that there is somebody, that is everybody here who asks, who must have sustenance and inspiration, the growing into the task, the becoming worthy of the investiture, and the singular dedication to complete sorry, the growing into the task, the becoming worthy of the investiture, and the singular dedication to complete to the mother's satisfaction all that is intended in perfect conscientious endowment. A woman with hundreds of breasts. Are you over giving? Are you over nurturing? Are you oversharing? Have you taken on more than is actually your portion? Have you taken on other people's responsibilities? Are you doing, like, a woman with hundreds of breasts got to be doing a whole lot of to keep that nurturance, to keep that milk flowing. And so this feels very interpersonal. This new moon feels introspective. It feels slowed down. It feels important to graze and to go slowly and to move with purpose, like the bull. They make slow, powerful steps. But when they build that momentum up, you're going to have to kill them in order to stop them. And so with this new moon, and because new moons are when we plant seeds, this is when you manifest, when we want to, you know, like ask the divine, ask the God of our understanding for things. Are you being materialistic? Are you being like superficial? What's the real need underneath what it is that you're asking for? And so I only have one question, really. What seeds do we need to plant? So hydrate, light it if you got it. Calling in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for this new moon in Taurus. And give us clarity. What seeds do we need to plant in this new moon when it comes to like what we want to have? Don't let it just be some bullshit monetary thing. Don't let it just be like, I want to be a millionaire. Like, there's so much more to that. And I have yet to meet a millionaire that was thoroughly fucking happy with themselves, honestly. I've read for people who got money. And the more money it seems like they have, the more miserable they came off to be. So make sure you're not in that mindset thinking that like money's going to get you where you want to go or going to emotionally support you or make you feel good. The accomplishment, the fulfillment. Are you living a purpose-based life? Are you living a passionate life? Do you feel excited about the way you're making money? Do you feel connected to it? That's going to have you living a very different life than people who just, you know, sold their soul and time and energy for a check. So be careful. So for our greatest and highest good, what seeds do we need to plant? The Queen of Cups. I feel like you need to plant seeds of intuition, of spirit, of emotion. I also feel like there's something that like creative, something that you want to do, something that you want to make, something you want to be known for, some kind of like special gift or talent that it's like your special gift, your creativity, your artistry, your spirituality. The Queen of Cups coming out when it comes to like planting your seeds. You're needing to plant your seeds of spirit, plant seeds of emotion, plant seeds of like a very specific kind of prosperity. The Page of Cups coming out. Don't be afraid to be a novice. Don't be afraid to be a student. Don't be afraid to like, some of us are afraid to go from queen energy to page energy. Some of us, it's like, ask the divine for the willingness and the courage to start over. Ask the divine for the willingness, like what you need to plant seeds of emotion, of connection, of romance, of love, of sweetness, of play. Like, don't we want more play and more money? You know, like, does the way that you make money involve play? Can it be more playful? Can it feel more playful? Some of us are being asked to invest in this person with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements. It'd be wise to invest in that, to be wise to invest in this emotional renewal, emotional maturity. Plant seeds, like, what makes you feel balanced? What makes you feel emotionally capable and stable? It's time to invest time, energy, and money into that. Into those people that generate that balanced, peaceful kind of emotion. I feel like also planting, like, talking to the God of your understanding about your current status on receptivity. Like, there is something here about, like, you're asking for stuff that are you willing to accept? Like, are you able to accept the things? Are you in the position to be receptive? Are you letting yourself be loved, be adorned, be played with, or be playful with, not played with as in fuckery? One more card and one more message in regards to what seeds to plant. Plant seeds of the spirit, plant seeds of sweetness, plant seeds of family. And it's like okay, I'm a firm believer that financial prosperity is a byproduct of a purpose-driven life. You get in your spiritual bag, you get in your creative bag, and it's this, like, divine thing that feels like you feel called towards. You've been 1111 wishing for it. And the financial prosperity is just a byproduct. I at no point thought that I've been doing this shit since middle school. At no point did I think that it would be paying all my bills, taking me around the world. At no point did I ever even dream of that. I didn't even think that that was a thing until I started operating in it. And then it was like the divine was like, yo, what do you want? What do you want more of? And I feel like you allowing yourself to be receptive. Please clarify the Queen of Cups. You allowing yourself to be receptive is going to require some more self-assessment. The fucking star. There's a lot of receptivity. Like, the divine is trying to pour into you. But do you have, like, your raincoat on? You know, are your defenses up? I feel like it's time to ask for the divine to be, like, for the ability to believe, for the ability to believe in miracles, for the ability to let ourselves surrender and be guided. Asking the divine for more fluidity, for more grace, being able to accept, like, yourself graciously. For, like, asking the divine for like the ability to surrender, for the ability to wish bigger and want more for yourself. And that wanting more for yourself does not equate to money. Please clarify the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like planting seeds of stability, of family. Like, if your blood family is acting up, there is so much love out here for you to get, for you to have this, like, new chosen family. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles reversed. I just feel like we're being asked to step away from, like, caring so much about money. We need to be caring about our purpose, about passion, which is gonna lead you to the money. You know, it's like making sure you're not putting the cart before the horse. And next, all I want to ask is, like, Spirit, Source, say what needs to be said. What advice, what information do you have for us for this new moon? Death has been coming out a lot. Death and the Queen of Swords. So I just feel like there is something that you need to end, and you need to like talk about it. You need to have this conversation. I feel like it's time to like stand up for what it is that you want. It's time to say, Taurus rules the throat. Like, you got to say some shit with your chest. You got to be able to articulate your emotions. But how can you articulate your feelings if you don't spend time with your feelings and you don't really identify with them? You don't know how you're feeling. So think the fullness of your thoughts so you can feel the fullness of your feelings, and be honest about where in life you need to pivot, where the pivot is coming from. There may be somebody with Scorpio placements, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Scorpio placements that has something very important to say. There could just be important like rerouting coming in. Like important conversations that are going to reroute things or have you go in a different direction. So that you can receive more. It's like, what's the point of having if you don't let yourself like acquire? If you feel unworthy of acquisition, how can I give you these things? How can I make you feel super confident in yourself? How can you let these people who are very confident come in? It's like people who are successful, let people help them. Let people, like, they outsource. They receive assistance. They hire assistants. You know what I mean? So get out of this, I got to do it myself. I got to, like, make it happen. No, it's time to start letting yourself end the old mindset that you had around receiving and watch the divine put you in a position of power. And if you need to go to therapy about it, do it. If you need to talk to other people about it, do it. It's time to reassess what the blueprint is. How are you going to go to an architect with no blueprints? How do you ask the universe for what it is that you want if you don't know what it is that you want? And you don't believe that you can have it. Therefore, like, you won't make a blueprint for something that you don't believe you can have. If you don't believe you can have the house, you're not going to make a blueprint for it. You're not going to ask for things if you don't think that you can have it. And so it's like the divine's like, yo, don't you know you're worthy? Don't you know you should be asking for more? I feel like we're being asked to get in touch with our inner child so that we can reconnect with the concept of positive abundance, so that we can be willing to see the red flags when they reveal themselves, so that we can be willing to see what's being revealed to us about ourselves and about other people. There's a couple of Leo cards out here, and the sun is in Taurus. So if you have Taurus placements, I feel like there's a lot that's being revealed to you about yourself. It's time to break out of the old tried and true way of doing things. There may be somebody with Leo placements coming in. There could just be something here about a healing with your father. I feel like there may be someone with Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that is helping to progress your mind, or helping you move forward, or helping you let go of things, or you're encouraging those people to like move on and move forward and to progress forward. And if we do, there's this sweetness that comes in. Please clarify the Ace of Cups. How does the Ace of Cups manifest for us? An influx of love, connectivity, an influx of wish fulfillment. You getting the things that you wish for because you feel worthy of them and you've done the emotional inventory. We're not keeping ourselves stuck or hung up on the past, and we're allowing ourselves to know, absolutely I deserve to be loved properly. Absolutely I deserve to be paid consistently. But how can I receive these things if I keep myself closed off? What do you want to have? What is Taurus energy? What's keeping you from the next level? Educate yourself, spend time with yourself so that you can have this self-assessment and properly move forward towards receiving a baby. You are worth it and you fucking deserve it. And I love you. And I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. All the links for all my shit's in the description box. I love you. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I need to go fucking eat. You got this.